Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So this is scalpers view advanced futures. I want to explain what are the advanced futures in scalpers view and what are the things we have implemented in the scalpers view to decode the market in different way and effective way. Okay. Right now you are seeing a Banknifty chart. This chart you cannot see in normal terminal. For example, this chart is something unique. I want to show you what is the unique features we have added, and I want to explain the concept how to trade with this concept so that it will be very much effective. I want to tell you the logic behind this concept also. Okay, first, uh, step by step I am forwarding this video so that you can able to get clarity on what I am saying. Okay, this concept is completely based on imbalance. Okay, first you can see that price is having a gap up. Can you see this? So this gap is nothing but an imbalance. This is not a normal gap. In your chart you cannot see this gap. Okay, whereas in my case you can see this gap. This is where we will be able to do a scalp trade. I'll tell you what to do. First, this is imbalance. Okay, imbalance means I'll tell you in one word. For example, here buyers take over the sellers in aggressive manner. One side imbalance, so that is imbalance. Okay, so here you can see the gap. Okay, now I'll be telling you what is the logic and how we will be trading this effectively. Okay, in this area, if I am seeing a bullish candle, then it is a buy with a stop loss of this low. If I am seeing a bearish candle, then the target is this low. Simple. Okay, since this is not actually this cannot break. Once this break only, we will be getting further downside. Here in this case I am showing lots. I'll show every example. Okay, it is not like I am showing only a particular example. Many people will do this thing in YouTube channel. What they will be doing is whatever the trade, whatever the target achieved, they will be showing those things only. Okay, okay, remember the formula. Now I'll say you, here there is a gap. Okay, gap has created a huge red candle. Okay, huge red candle. So what is the thing is, below this area I will be in short position provided my stop loss is this high. Okay, simple. In this case what happened is, this is gap, am I right? This gap is filling by a huge green candle. We need to go for a call option trade
750.
and get a easy scalp. Stop losses just this gap. This is our stop loss area. Perfect stop. I'm talking about perfect stop loss area. Okay, now I'm seeing what happened next. Yes, now you see next opportunity. Here you can see a gap, am I right? Here we can see the gap. So this is the gap. So what is our format? This is imbalance. I'm not going to chase this trade. Okay, I'm not going to chase this trade. For chasing the trade I will tell you the formula, but this is not I'm not right now, I'm not concentrating on chasing trade. Just I want to tell you gap filling concept. This is not a normal gap. Once again I'm telling, this is an imbalance. Okay, so now you can see that gap is filling by red candle. Can you see here? So what is the thing is, we can go for a put option provided this is our target. Okay, this is our target. Can you see here? This is our target. Now I'll show you further how to continue, how to what to tell, how to trail and each and everything that I'm not going to concentrate right now. I want to give you a picture perfect trade. That is my motive right now, to give you a picture perfect trade. Now, can you able to see? Now, what and all thing we have to see is whether it is a gap up or gap down. That is the thing we have to look at this chart. We need a gap. Now I'll show you. Market is moving without any gap kind of things. Can you see here? Market closed here and making a gap, huge gap. Can you see here? Huge gap. This is known as huge gap. But this gap is making a red candle. Can you see here? So what is this indication is? Huge imbalance with red candle. So this is a right time to go for a put option trade. What is our target? This is our target. This is our target. Yes. We have achieved our target. Right now, I'll show you. Here there is a huge gap down. Can you see here? Huge gap down. We are not going to chase. We are not going to chase. In normal chart, you cannot see this gap. Okay. Is it clear? Don't think this is a gap which is visible for you. It is not at all visible. You can check yourself. It is 10:30 today, Banknifty. Okay. Now I'll show you. This gap has to fill. If it is filling in a red, I mean if it is filling in a bearish candle, then market will come down. If it is filling in a green, I mean if it is filling with a bullish bias, then it has to go up. You can see here, very minute candle without any sign. Again, you can see here, we are having here some kind of huge pressure is coming, but this gap area is having a bearish candle, but this is not that much bearish. So you no need to concentrate on this trade. If you want, you can scalp. It is not an issue, but many scalping traders opportunity using this technique right now. Can you see here? This bearishness only made this gap. Okay. Now, new fresh trade. Any kind of fresh trade is there? Here we are having a gap. So what is the thing? I want to look for the gap has to be filled with positive candle or negative candle. Market has cracked like anything. Can you see here? This is a imbalance crack. This formula I'll tell you later. Okay. Right now we will concentrate only on gap formula. That too imbalance gap formula. Now I'll show you any kind of reversal is there or not. Let's see any kind of gap is there or not. Gap. No gap. Here I am getting a gap. Can you see here? Here I am getting a gap. The gap should be somewhat huge here. Okay. Don't concentrate on small. For example, this is not a gap. Okay. It should be like a gap. Now this area I want to focus. This gap has to be filling with the green candle or red candle. That is my point. Second thing, you can notice that here also you can see a gap. Am I right? In this gap, this is also huge. Okay, here it is filling with a neutral candle. It is not a bearish candle. If it is a bearish candle, then market has to go down. It is a neutral candle in the sense, above that we can try for a scalp buying opportunity can be tried. Okay, I'm skipping this because I have shown this result. Okay, because I don't want to tell what has happened. We will take it something fresh. Okay, now you can see here there is a gap down. Can you see here? Gap down. Now this area I need a bullish candle for upside, and if it is a bearish candle, then I will be going for a downside. This gap is main important for me. Nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. Yes, here you can see first, this is a huge gap down. Can you see here? this is a huge gap down. This gap is filled with a bullish candle. Can you see here? This gap is filled with a bullish candle. So I can go for buy for the target of recent high. Simple. Now I'll see any other gap up, gap down. Yeah, gap. Can you see here? I'm just here you can see a gap down. Can you see this? Clear gap down. Now I'm seeing, yes, can you see here? Gap is filled with a bullish candle so that I can go for a buy and I can get a scalp opportunity. Now I'll show you, this is somewhat a gap down. Okay, so this area, if it is a positive candle, then market has to go up. If it is a negative, then market has to come down. See here, I am getting a stop loss. Is it clear? This is a gap. Here we are getting a bullish sign. We are getting a stop loss here. Okay, so this is a small stop loss. Stop loss is triggered. Okay, next. Can you see, this is a huge gap. This is a huge gap, but here you can see gap is not yet filled. Okay, from here price has made a huge gap and made a red candle. So this is the indication that market is not in buy mode. Sell off is happening. So that is why this crack has happened. This is one of the easy scalp opportunity. Okay, next. I want to see something huge, as I told. Here also you can see that, you see this is a huge gap. From this to this huge gap, this huge gap is with this bullish sign. So I can go for buy scalp with the risk of just small points. Okay, easily I can able to scalp. Next, yeah, can you see here? From here there is a imbalance, huge sell off is happening. Okay, I'm not gap opportunities here, so this is somewhat different pattern. I'll explain you in the next video. Okay, this is the gap. Can you see this gap? Right now here we are seeing a gap. Here we need a bullish candle or bearish candle for confirmation. This gap is filled with bullish candle. Can you see here? This is a bullish candle. Once again up with a bullish candle.
8 o'clock.
This is where I can able to easily get a scalp trade. This low was not broken. Okay. Can you see here? This is how sideways market you can scalp like anything. Okay. This is a important thing. That's why I'm sharing in this video. You can see here, you can see gap up to gap, I mean red candle to up. Here you can see it's not a bullish candle, can you see, but gap was huge. This gap has to be filled. Here we are getting a sell off. Again from here market made a gap down. Can you see here? Gap down. So this is the filling area. So you didn't get the filling area. If you observe one thing, whenever there is a huge gap, follow through is happening. Able to observe? So this is one kind of momentum trading. So this I'm not recommending for a beginners. I'll be teaching you in this in upcoming videos. Okay, we will see any other opportunities there or not. Okay, fine. Can you see here bottom gap? Can you see here bottom gap? This gap is filled with huge bull candle. So market has to go up. Easy scalp opportunity. Any other gap we are having? See, gap. Can you see this gap? this gap is filled with bullish candle. Here we are getting a bullish sign. Can you see this? So this is our buying area with the stop loss of this low. Not at all in bank nifty, it's just 10 points. Okay, easily we can able to scalp like anything. Now this is what today happened at 2 o'clock. This is a fantastic pattern which has happened. This kind of momentum I'll be teaching on the next videos. I'll show you a sample. Here you can see a huge gap. Can you see here? This huge gap is filled with what candle? Can you see here? Positive bull candle. So this is the indication of starting point of the rally. So from here only market has went off. This is almost 2 o'clock. From 2 o'clock market was going like anything. Can you see here? Can you see here? Can you see here? There was no small gap was there. We are not getting any huge gap. Here you can see a huge gap. Can you see here? From here to this point, we are getting a huge gap and we are getting a bullish candle. From this, we are getting a follow through. Is it price action is very easy? Why price action is very easy? Because we are using an imbalance concept. So with imbalance concept, this gap concept, you can able to trade in any kind of sideways market without any fear. Because many people having fear that if market is sideways, I'm making loss. If market is trending, I can able to make money. If market is sideways or range bound, I'm not able to make money. Make sure that with this concept you can make money. Why? Because we are following the right path. Okay, I'll show this in on regular basis so that you will be getting more clarity on this concept. Okay, this is the main, I will not say main, this is one of the features of scalpers view. Okay, okay friends, for cross verification you can check with chart. I mean you can check with your chart, you will not see this kind of gap. Okay, this is what this is one of
8:05.
the speciality in scalpers view. Here you can see that. Can you see here the gap, huge gap? This gap is filled with red candle. Can you see here? So that's why this sell off has came at 3 o'clock, at almost 3 o'clock, I think so. 3 o'clock. And can you see here? From here, there is a gap. This gap is filled with the bullish candle. That's why market went up. Can you see here? Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, kindly share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, friends.